Yeah, it's been a headache tonight. Hopefully, I ran the setup wizard, is what I did. Okay, so that wants to work. Okay, that's fine. Still running smooth here. Yeah, alright, good stuff. Alright, I think we're in the clear for issues for now. For now. Thank God. Jesus. Right, one quick tweet here and we'll be alright. Oh, God, that was a nightmare. We got there, but Jesus. Oh, hashtag here. Hopefully you guys can't hear that on the YouTube side, or I'm gonna be in trouble. Well, here, yeah, I'm gonna find out in a sec here just to make sure. Oh, if I could type, that would probably help. Wow, it really shouldn't be this hard. It should have been done already. Holy crap. That was something. Alright, we're off, ladies and gentlemen. Show is starting as we speak. Oh, I'm glad I started early. Glad I started early, because I was something else. Good lord. Turn my PlayStation off here. Alright, here we go. I don't even know what the order of the matches is, which I almost kind of prefer it that way sometimes. Not always, there's not as many surprises when it comes to WWE as there used to be. Because of social media and everything. So it's hard to be surprised. And one thing I'm gonna do like throughout this week too, I think, is try and figure out my monitor setup so it works both ways for when we're gaming and when we're doing this. Because right now I feel like it could definitely work better right now. I'm just gonna have to go through some trial and error. Because as it stands right now, I'm switching. Like I switched monitors, my PC, one of my PC monitors, and my PlayStation monitor to make this work a little bit better. But then the camera's off to the side too. Yeah, these all should be pretty good matches, honestly. I feel like they kind of try and stack these main event nights. And I think this is probably one of the more stacked main events. And I love the intro too. It's classic. Yeah, some pretty good clips in here for sure. Now we fast forward to now. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good night. I don't know how many surprises we'll have tonight, but we'll see. We will see. Because if you think about it, with Seth and Braun, for all we know, we could see Roman Reigns return tonight, and then we see them bring out their third man. But I feel like that's kind of unlikely. And then I think the Drew and Priest should be pretty cut and dry kind of thing, you know what I mean? Should just be them going at it, destroying each other. Um, Chelsea and Zelina, I'm sure there's going to be some shenanigans there, but I don't know if we'll see anything outside of like the norm. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night. I don't know if I'm a big fan of Jesse Ventura, but it is what it is. He definitely adds a different perspective kind of thing to the team. So, oh, is this really what we're starting off with? Okay, a banger right out the gate. Banger right out the gate. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one too. Regardless of the ending, it should be a really good tag team match here. I mean, given the group, you can almost guarantee there's going to be some kind of shenanigans, especially with Paul Heyman kicking around. I mean, I guess this kind of had to kick off the show, given Jay and Logan are main eventing. So really, the only other option would be to have this kick off the show. Yeah, this is gonna be good. I feel like everybody's gonna want to show out tonight a bit, and Saturday main events are a little less common than other things, other major events like pay per views and all that kind of stuff. So, and I mean, again, like with Seth, Braun, Sammy, and Punk, it's almost guaranteed to be a banger. Seems like this place is gonna be kind of loud too, which is nice. Definitely adds uh, to everything. Friggin' Sammy. Alright, we're almost off here. Just CM Punk left. Imagine he's gonna get a very loud pop. To be fair, I think they usually do these in like smaller arenas too, so again, definitely not one of my favorite superstars, that's for sure. I've never really liked him. Uh I don't know why, I just don't like him. Nonetheless, I'll put on a good match. He usually does. I don't think he's as good as he thinks he is, but right to it. Should we really be surprised though? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a brawl. There we go. Send them both out. Go chasing. Of course, Punk's gonna go after Seth. Yeah, and I mean, these two put on quite the show when they wrestled on Raw there a couple weeks ago or whatever it was. Yeah, that's about right. Gonna start tearing them apart. Hit it a lot better this time than it did last time. I'll give him that. That definitely. Still don't think he landed how he would have liked to land. That's for sure. Off to a fast start here in this tag team match. Definitely. Be curious to see who wins this too. You would think Seth and Braun would, right? But I don't know. You never know. I mean, they might give it to um Punk and Sammy, but do you want to make Seth and Braun look weak, kind of thing like that? It's kind of early on in their run as a group. Love the elevator music for the commercial breaks. It's my absolute favorite, I have to say. My absolute favorite. Oh, I definitely got a cord issue. I keep putting my foot down on my mouse cord. It was, I think, pretty early on for first commercial break. They barely just started the match. Oh, hopefully it doesn't last too much longer. I mean, they're really commercializing their product. That's for sure. It's crazy how long like 2-3 minutes can feel sometimes. Absolutely crazy. Here we go. And we're back, I think. Oh no. Just a different screen. Please stay tuned. Jesus Christ. There we go. Now we're back. Now we're back. Sammy and Braun in the ring here. The legal men. CM Punk needs to settle down a little bit. He can give himself a heart attack. Yeah, I feel like Sammy's gonna take a bit of a beating here for a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how this ends and who wins this. Again, you would assume it's Seth and Braun, but this could probably end like a few different ways. So we'll see what they have planned here. So far, so good though. Sammy's fighting for his life. Here comes Punk. Gets his hands on Seth again. Yeah, Punk's going to work. I think he's calling for the GTS. I think it's a little early for that. Especially considering we're talking Seth Rollins here. Oh, wow. Okay. I color me impressed. It was like Roxanne's Pop Rocks. I can't remember what the move's called outside of that. But oh, there you go. Well played by Punk. I'll give him that. It seems as though he's added to his playbook a little bit here. Added to his bag of tricks. He's probably gonna miss though. Oh no, no. All right. That was close. It's gonna take more than that to keep Seth down. I think. Calling for the GTS again. I don't know. I still think it's not gonna work out. Oh yeah, well because of Braun. Because of Braun. Oh, Seth pedigree. Pedigree. That's not gonna be it though. It's gonna take more than that for Punk too. Oh, but Sammy breaks it up. Sammy breaks it up. And we continue. Braun Breaker's gonna take care of Sammy here. Or so he thought. Braun's the one who ends up taking a dip outside. I think Sammy's going for a back moonsault here. Oh no. Well yeah, kinda. His his sitting moonsault off the rope. Definitely looks like he hurt himself though. Maybe. Didn't really catch all of the end of that in the replay, but they're definitely going off a little bit. Well, Sammy is anyway. Well, I guess Punk too. You know, combo running bulldog and clothesline, and then he did the flipping suplex. Nice high elbow drop. Although I think that I'm pretty sure that's in his usual bag of tricks. But nonetheless, they're going off a little bit right now. Get the best of Seth and Braun for the moment. I don't think it'll last too long though. In my opinion, seeing how it is Braun and Seth, and they are, you know, they're a good pair. Two of the best around right now. Most people will tell you. Yeah, I love this elevator music. You really think they'd be able to come up with something better than this, even on like Netflix? You think they'd be able to? Maybe there's some sort of like guidelines that they have to fit into when it comes to like break time or whatever. But good lord, certainly makes 2 or 3 minutes feel like forever. I don't know if that's the intent or not, but I don't know to be honest. I imagine when we do get back from break, the upper hand will have changed to Seth and Braun. Although Seth did get that pedigree off there. And was definitely down, was going to be down at least for a minute or two after that sitting moonsault. Sitting springboard moonsault? I don't know. And we might be back here in a sec. Let's see where we're at. Again, you would think at this point Seth and Braun would have the upper hand. Well, this is annoying too. when all they do is switch to a different screen. Yeah, I mean, we're live. There we go. Holy crap. Could definitely be run a little bit better here. Punk and Seth going fist for fist. Punk coming in with the knees now, going down a little bit on Seth. GTS, no. Rollins got away. Misses a stomp. Double clothesline. Everybody's down. Sammy and Braun. Oh, never mind. I was going to say nowhere to be seen. But Braun's climbing his way back up to the apron there. Oh, now there's Sammy coming up to the apron. Him and Braun are about to meet head on here. Zayn with the first blow. No. Braun. Just counter after counter here on both sides. Until Sammy hit the DDT. It really has been a lot of Punk and Seth here. Or Punk and Sammy here in control. But then you get up to the shenanigans. Oh. Punk going over the top rope with a crossbody. Oh. We're going to see a haluba kick by Sammy? I think we're going to see a spear. That's what I think. No, Heyman now grabs Sammy's ankle. Now I definitely think we're going to see a spear. Seth and Heyman doing the same thing across the ring at different times. Great mind. Oh, somebody's back. Somebody's back. Oh my God. Bronson. Big bad Bronson Reed. Is he number 3? I think he's number 3. Spear. Yeah, Seth and Rollins got it. That's all over, folks. Yeah, Rollins, Braun, and Bronson Reed. That's going to be confusing. Maybe. I mean, Reed just came in and destroyed Punk. That's all we know. That's all we really know right now. Let's see if he gets in the ring with them. He may not. It may just be a personal vendetta type thing. Wait for it. He's coming in. Stepping in. Yeah, Reed and Rollins, that's right. They had a pretty big feud there. What's going to happen? Forgot about Seth and no. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Wow. 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 Yeah, they're going to need a big third man now, those two. Unless Jay's going to continue to be in the mix after tonight. But I don't think he will because I mean, he's going to beat Logan and then he moves on and he's feuding with Gunther again. Why would Punk... See, now that just... Yeah, here we go. Tsunami after tsunami. I mean, there's no way we see Roman come back tonight, right? I wouldn't think so. Or like Cody shows up and teams up with them. Oh, okay, I heard music and I was like, but it's just Seth. I think Roman just got cast in a movie too, though, so I don't know how much he'll be around. I think Cody would be the smarter choice, as he's kind of been there, done that kind of thing. So, be interesting. Are we Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. So Raw would definitely be interesting. Chelsea Green. She's good at what it does. She's good at what she does. 100%. And I wouldn't be surprised if she wins it back tonight. Honestly, be ready. Because she might. She might. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not shocked. So second up is the U.S. title. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to do something here. One sec. Shouldn't take long. Oh, come on now, YouTube. We're getting choppy here. Figure it out. Here we go. Where is it? I think. Um, yeah, that must be it. Yeah, that is definitely it. Here we go. We've got one for just about every title now, I think. And like I said, don't be surprised if Chelsea wins this. I wouldn't be. I'm kind of rooting for her, to be honest. In my opinion, should be a fun match. Either way. Again, they may not take it off Zelina this quick, but we will find out. So that was a pretty good start. U.S. Championship next. Then we still have the Steel Cage, Cena, R Truth, and Jay and Logan. Obviously, they're gonna finish it off. Um, I want to say we might get the cage match next. Kind of like an up and down kind of thing. Come out strong with the tag match, and then U.S. Championship match to kind of settle things down a little bit, have a bit of an entertaining match, and then you bring up the intensity a bit more with the Hell in the Cell, and then you come down a little bit, settle things down a little bit, have a little bit of comedy with R-Truth and John Cena, and then you bring it back up again with Logan and Jay. We might see Gunther come out at the end of that match just to kind of do a face to face with the winner. But outside of that, I don't think we'll see much of anything else tonight in regards to returns. Just given the lineup that there is. Because, I mean, we know there's others after the U.S. Championship, the women's U.S. But I don't think we'll see anybody come in and interfere or anything like that with this one. I think most will just kind of wait their turn unless we get a surprise appearance tonight, but I don't think we will. Um, and then yeah, Logan and Jay should be pretty straightforward. I don't think there'll be anything shocking there, unless Logan wins, which I hope the hell he doesn't. I know they wanted to set up a Logan and Gunther match, but I don't think that's the way to do it, to be honest. So yeah, here's hoping Jay can hold on tonight. Oh man, these tables in TNA keep not breaking, and it's absolutely brutal. There's a couple women that tried to power bomb someone through one the other night or something, and it didn't break. And then tonight they tried putting something through a table a different way, and it didn't go well. It went worse. It went worse. Hope she's all right. That was a tumble. It even didn't hit the table fully. Didn't hit it in the right spot, and it didn't break. So, yeah, definitely didn't go as planned. I imagine. It's interesting though that I just kind of wipe away that history between him and Seth. Because I mean, their feud was like up there with like Punk and Drew levels of like just aggressiveness. So it's interesting. Interesting for sure. Yeah, I don't know if they'll take it off her yet. This is first title defense, yeah. So she won it off Chelsea. What, like on well, I guess it wasn't that long ago, 2, 3 weeks. But this is their first defense against Chelsea. And they've had like 7 matches. Well, this will probably I think this is number 7, 6 or 7 in the last like 6 months. And I mean, the secret Herbis or whatever the hell it's called is gonna be a factor here for sure. But then you probably know BFAB and Mission. I can't remember her name. But those two are gonna show up too then. So things could get a little chaotic. Be interesting to see if we see like a disqualification because of it. This time around. Chelsea coming out pretty aggressive. Why would they, did they not, like, talk beforehand about what they were going to wear? Like, is it different? Yes. Is it almost all the same colors? Yes. That's just a bad choice. Yeah.
Her hair being the same color as like her armband.
Yeah.
Like half of her hair.
Yeah, like it's just I get like Zelina stands out, especially because of her hair, more because of her hair, especially here than anything else. But like I don't.
They look like partners.
Yeah, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. That's a bad choice. That's really unfortunate. Even little things like that, like you think it's a little thing, but like that definitely takes away from the match a little bit because it's distracting, in my opinion. Like it's just you just sit here confused looking at their gear the whole time as opposed to actually like watching what they're doing. There's no way they agreed to that. There's no way. I can't believe that. I really can't.
It is really distracting.
Yeah. Like you wouldn't think it would be, but like
That's
it really
all
is.
I can pay attention to.
Yeah. I was looking at the gear and like questioning
Like,
questioning it.
Like
That's what I mean. Like I can't there's no way they agreed to that.
No.
There's no way they both showed each other's gear and they were like, yeah, okay,
no.
cool. You know what I mean? So like I don't get it. I don't understand what happened here. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it. Like I really am. I get like it's Saturday night main event and it's like what, once every couple months, 3 months, something like that. But like there's gotta be a better choice than having very, very similar gear. Like, ugh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Because Chelsea's good too.
Which one's Chelsea?
Right? The one without the crazy dyed hair? Her. The brown haired one.
Oh, Chelsea Green?
Yeah.
Is she Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is she the one doing that weird American thing?
Yeah, she's got the secret Hervis
Oh, that what
bodyguard.
I was gonna say, what is going on with that?
Yeah. It started when she won the championship. She wanted like protection and
well, they're not doing a very good
job. Well, they can't do a lot right now because they don't want to get her disqualified. But I'm sure they'll intervene in some way at some point here. Oh, is she gonna get it? Nope. Oh, that's gotta hurt the back. It really does. I don't think there's a right way to land on somebody's legs like that. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, see, here we go. To be fair, she just messed up the 619 pretty good.
Yeah, is that what that was supposed to be?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because she does it too. Because there's a couple of Rey Mysterio's like close friends that do it as well.
Oh, okay.
So Really? Oh,
She's gonna lose her 619 card.
I don't know if that was intended. I want to see that again, but I don't want to like rewind it right now. She's definitely all bloodied up. That may not have supposed to happen that way. Yeah, she got. Yeah, she's
She got
out.
a knee in her face.
Yeah, she got kneed in the face somewhere in that
Maybe it was
flip,
her
I
all
think.
knee.
Maybe even like because her legs were here and her head was here. I think one of her feet may have came down on her nose. Because when they hit, she was out. Her eyes were just.
He follows me on Twitter.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's too bad. I feel like that was pretty quick too. Yeah, I really don't think that was supposed to happen that way. I mean, maybe Zelina was supposed to win, which again would make sense. She's only had the title for whatever a few weeks or whatever it's been. But like, yeah, I really don't think that was supposed to happen that way and that quickly, by the look of it. Because even when Chelsea kind of half got up, she still looked kind of out of it. So I don't know. That's interesting.
Was that Nikki?
I'm sorry.
Who was it?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the commercial, to be honest.
That looked like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, it might have been if it was a SummerSlam commercial. I think she's hosting.
I don't know. She was just laughing and clapping a lot. That's very Nikki.
Yeah, was it kind of like a
Like a promo.
like a studio s like background kind of thing?
I wasn't paying attention to that part.
Oh, okay. In any case, it's probably a SummerSlam
Yeah,
promo.
yeah.
I would
If
imagine.
Nikki's hosting.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an odd choice.
Should be fun. She must be a wrestling fan of some sort.
Her career is not doing so well.
Oh, so yeah, that would probably, yeah, it would certainly get like a lot of eyes on her that may not be
Yeah.
too familiar or like haven't seen her in a bit.
Yeah.
So she can be fun though, as long as she's not too like over the top. Yeah, yeah.
Catch her on a good day.
Time will tell. Yeah, these commercial breaks are absolutely brutal.
Is it playing that elevator music?
Yeah, the
I
doo
hate
doo
it.
doo
Yeah.
doo doo
No, I
doo.
hate it.
I just really like
It goes for like a minute and a half. It's really
at
long.
least. It almost makes me not want to press skip ad, but at the same time, I don't want to like the commercial to overrun and then I get to the show late. And then again, I mentioned it earlier about what is so annoying too. They'll go from this to like a promotional picture of the show and sit there for like 10, 15 seconds and then go to the show. And it's like, oh my God.
Like, cool, it's back. Never mind.
Yeah, like it's just painful. It's painful.
Think we hang up?
I went to black and I was like, about to say, here we go. But nope.
In case you didn't know what you were watching.
Yeah, right. Like I was completely unaware. Completely unaware. Jesus Christ.
You call it a commercial break. You're not really playing commercial.
Yeah. And again, I'd probably let them play, but like knowing YouTube, it's gonna not cut off when the show starts. So I don't trust it. Holy hell. Yeah, they gotta figure something out. They gotta figure something out. This is
Is
wild.
it the same music?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing. There's just nothing. It's just a picture. That's all you get. Yeah, this is crazy. This is longer than what it should be.
Maybe they're taking care of Chelsea.
I mean, maybe. You know, at the same time, it is airing like on
time
NBC.
is it?
Uh,
Live?
yeah, I don't know. I can't remember where they are. Um, yeah, I can't remember where they are tonight.
Generic American city.
I mean, it could be Chicago, could be like New York, it could be.
That was
I'm not.
not New York.
No, probably not.
Huh. I feel like I'm playing GeoGuessr.
But yeah, right. I'm sure they've said it like 100 times. I just can't remember. It doesn't really make a difference to me, like where they are at the end of the day. I mean, it's cool to know when they're like overseas and stuff, but Tampa,
Oh.
they're in Tampa tonight.
Complete other side from New York.
Yeah, like completely, like definitely not New York. Shows you how good my geography is.
This is as old as you.
Mm-hmm. Just about. Bushwhackers are still kicking. One of them, anyway. That's crazy. Bushwhackers. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Probably since they got inducted to the Hall of Fame, if they did. I'm pretty sure they did. I don't see why they wouldn't have. That could be good. I might watch that. I mean, free on YouTube, so.
It'd be so funny if it was like Americano versus Chad Gable, and it was like, what?
Yeah. That would blow a lot of minds, I think. That would be crazy. They would have to find, like,
Yeah.
a spitting image, like, just build wise, and they'd have to throw some fake tattoo on them.
Yeah.
And, like, they'd have to go all the way out with that.
It's not like they couldn't though.
No, I mean, they
They
certainly
put on
could.
the
I think that would be
production.
hilarious. Like, I see some people on Twitter, like, they just want it to be over, and I don't know.
It's a
I'm enjoying
funny
it.
little
It's
background, haha, side joke.
yeah, and it's not like it's they're in your face every single week. You know what I mean? They're kind of
Yeah.
here and there. So like I think it's great.
It's not serious.
No, no, and they don't do a lot of stuff like this anymore. So like
It was like how we were talking about like Santino.
yeah, the snake. Yeah, it's funny seeing him in TNA and being like a general manager
So
and still
weird.
being like
Goofy.
yeah, yeah, definitely. The victim of abusive relationships, you know. That's one way to put it. It's one way to put it. I'll say one thing: his heel turn, his whole heel run could have been done a lot better.
Yeah.
But he's doing well with what he has to work with, in my opinion. And I get why they're doing it, because it's just like, hey, I want to fight, I want to have this match, that match,
Yeah.
and so on,
No,
right? So
yeah.
you want it to be
It's yeah.
You want it to be clean cut. You want it to be easy to be able to move on to the next one.
People like ripping up their posters.
Yeah.
Like those guys hiding their
That
shirts.
kid.
Stop it.
That kid. I'm glad he took it really well. He spoke about it. I can't remember what he said, but I know thought it was great. It's funny too. I think last time Ric Flair appeared on AEW, they had his titles at like 20 or 24 or something,
Oh, I
including
forgot.
certain other titles from different companies early on, I think, or something. And so it's just really showing like Ric Flair he can't just step back with grace and let it be.
Yeah, it's
No,
kind of
because
like it's in the Flair's blood to be annoying.
yeah, he's like, no, I'm still him. I still have the record. Like, no, like, okay, Flair. Most aren't on the same page as you, so
That's so cool. He follows me.
yeah, yeah. Ron Killings, man, he's a treasure, a treasure. And to be like in his 50s and still doing what he does at such a like good level, like high level, like he's still so good at what he does. And he's still so funny.
He's so funny.
Hilarious. I'm sure he's got a trick or two up his sleeve here tonight, so
Like I don't know why, but like a follow back that is fucking hilarious.
yeah, that's
like,
fantastic. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break here before we get the next one started here. Hopefully I'm not. Alright, we're back. We didn't miss anything. Bonus. I think Vladdy's hitting home runs. Blue Jays still trail the Rays 3-1. I swear, they're kryptonite, man. It's crazy.
It's the whole fucking city throw him out.
I think they just got above 500, and now after this series, they're going to be below 500 again.
Can't even like hear Toronto without having emotional damage.
Since what, like 20, what was it, 2019? Yeah, since 2019, all Toronto sports teams, sorry, major sports teams have been nothing but a disappointment. To be honest, nothing but disappointing. The Leafs, the Jays. I'm not a Leafs fan, but facts are facts.
Raptors have
Um,
been on a fucking
and yeah,
flop.
ever since they won the championship, it's been. And to be fair, they have been rebuilding. The players seem excited and have high expectations for next season, but I think, you know, if you don't, if you're not positive about the next season, then you probably shouldn't be uh, in the league. But
Friggin'
certain
Florida.
situations, yeah, Florida is on a run the last few years, at least.
That's pretty. The sunset.
Yeah, it is. They're definitely good with their
The drone. It's gotta be
camera
the
angles and
drone.
stuff. Drone, yeah, I would imagine, yeah.
Shadow, go if you're gonna go, man.
Cage not down. Oh no, right, it's Cena and Truth. Cena and Truth. No title on the line, just our Truth Cena trying to beat the hustle, loyalty, and respect back into John Cena.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Okay. I messaged him right after.
And here comes the greatest of all time. No pyro, no video,
The
no
phones are
emotion other than sour. Wearing the goddamn belt backwards. He's committing. I'll definitely give him that. I'm curious to see what our Truth comes out wearing. I'm curious. He posted a t-shirt design earlier on Twitter, and I'm curious. That would be really funny.
I mean, that low-key kind of goes hard. The towel and the shirt backward, and like you can't see me.
Yeah.
Face is covered, and the belt's like it's kind of cool.
He definitely. I think he puts a good amount of thought into like all these little things. He's 1-2 against our Truth career. Maybe our Truth wins and beats some sense into him. But they definitely are not gonna flip him that quick. No way. No way they flip him back to babyface that quick.
Kill the music.
Get it going. Let's go. Every time, eh, Cena? I will say, I think they have people, a lot of people, curious how this ends. If John Cena actually takes the title
And runs.
and runs, yeah,
Crazy.
when he retires.
What?
He's got John Cena's music.
Oh,
And I was just kind of pointing.
so
Oh,
funny.
okay. I thought it was the thing too. Yeah. I knew it. I love it. Our
He
truth.
said, "I'm the new John Cena."
Stay golden, pony boy. Oh my goodness. Stay golden. I love it. That's great. Truth. Here he comes. He's running. He's running.
Oh fuck! I love it so much. It's okay, big boy.
And it's funny too. I can tell like there's certain things that he's doing that he could do better, but like he's not.
Yeah.
You know, like the whole that
He's
thing.
like dogging off.
Like yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Is now when I'd be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, right. Okay. Maybe should have seen that coming. I don't know.
The Jorts too.
Yeah. Is it like a theme for tonight.
The matching outfits.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Well, this I understand. It makes more
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, but like two in the same night, that's weird. Oh, that's a great start. Our truth is literally never gonna change.
Do you think like Cena requested this? Yeah, that's so.
There's no way our truth wasn't on his list.
No, yeah.
There's no way. Is it
Yeah.
his what?
What is that?
Earrings, I think, and clip-ons at that. I think. I think they're just like like John Cena must have had some earrings at one point, and that's probably what it
Our
was.
truth tears are pierced. Oh shit, that's funny.
Yeah, it'd be even funnier to see our truth come back in the match and start doing the exact same thing that John Cena did for the first part of the match. Like,
Okay, come on. Ron, you gotta do something.
yeah, it's not gonna be the fastest of. It's not gonna have a high pace.
You just get tossed around.
Cena's damn near 50. I think Truth is in his 50s, so it might be a bit of a slow paced. There's no way that's gonna be it. Yeah. Here we go. Shoulder check. Shoulder check. Oh yeah. So you do it.
John
Five
Cena's 48.
48.
53.
53. Yeah. So
Pretty bang on
that's yeah. It's I'm impressed with myself. Damn. No way. Is it gonna be that
Stop
quick?
it.
No. Okay. That would have been crazy. Especially with like that Chelsea Zelina match was like quick things. And he's doing just doing everything.
Oh, you gotta let him go.
Might as well just call him Arcina Truth. Jeez. Definitely got the crowd behind him. It's cool too, because he was Truth has just kind of been like, for lack of a better term, I guess, like a side attraction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For quite a while. So it's cool to see him get some spotlight here and get some chance from the crowd for him and stuff. Oh, is this really what we're gonna do? You're just gonna disqualify yourself, Cena? Oh, he could. Oh,
Oh, he can't hit his friend.
wait for it. Wait for it. There's no way they're gonna flip him that quick. There's no way. Huh.
It's showing a softer side though.
Yeah. Oh. Never mind.
I mean, that was something though.
Yeah. That
Wow.
was. I liked that. That was really funny. That was really funny. That was definitely a gotcha moment, and I'm here for it. And that was great. Now he's gonna do it. Yeah, now he's gonna do it. Now his next opponent is gonna come down and save Truth. Maybe not, but
Run away.
unless that's it. Yeah, that might just be it. He's gonna walk away, and that's that. Like I know I did like that ending. That was good.
Yeah, I'd be so worried someone would steal the belt from me.
Yeah.
That thing's so tight.
Most wrestling fans are pretty good.
There's so many hands though. Like,
Yeah. Well, they understand like the significance of it.
I would hope so. Pat's blood pressure looks very high.
Yeah, he's very red, eh?
Yeah, just only in the face though.
Yeah. I think the collar's too tight
Maybe it's
on his shirt.
intentional.
Maybe, but like,
Like a vibe for him.
yeah.
It's like I want to look stressed out.
Yeah. Yeah, this should be a battle. Yeah, I think Drew's a little bit more banged up, to be fair. Poor choice of words right now, I think. That's okay, though. Drew's just got people screwing him left, right, and center. Yeah, and like here, Drew actually hit his head on the concrete there, too. So I would definitely argue that Drew's a little bit more banged up than Priest is.
Travis Scott never got his, huh?
A little bit, yeah,
But
but
not
like I feel like it
recently.
wasn't like
I don't think they'll see him back. They're
yeah,
having him back.
yeah.
Are they?
It's
Why?
I think they have something cooking for him for SummerSlam, and I think they've been saying he's been doing a lot of ring work and a lot of training, a lot of practicing and stuff like
That's
that.
ridiculous.
And I think when he slapped Cody, like he's still like at that point he had been training previously and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just think honestly, either he's just a dick or
He's
like
caught up in the moment.
yeah, yeah, and like seeing clips of him backstage afterwards and stuff like that, he doesn't seem like he's that much of a dick to do something like that intentionally. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I don't know. There was that whole fiasco with this concert where, like,
he didn't care. Yeah, it was like yeah, it was bad, and he didn't care. So yeah,
he doesn't really have regard for people's well being.
yeah. So he might just be a dick
He really might be.
and not give a fuck. And at the same time, you can blame The Rock on that too.
That's
Because as they were coming down the ramp, I think, or just before they came out, he was telling them like, you know, go to, like if you're gonna hit him, like, hit him
Yeah.
real good, you know.
But,
So
like, that's not what he meant.
no, no, and again, that's partly on Rock's fault because like Travis Scott is not doesn't know the business like The Rock knows the business and doesn't.
Yeah. If he's been training, he should still definitely freaking know.
Yeah, yeah, but with how wrestling is and stuff like that, like The Rock could have meant it one way,
Yeah.
and Scott took it as another, right? Because Travis Scott being like whatever, like not hood mentality, but like he's portrays himself as like
Yeah,
a gangster and stuff, right? So like
probably trying to do like slap a bitch.
yeah, that right. And so like when Rock said that, that's how he would take it,
Yeah.
and I just don't know if The Rock was aware of that when he said it. So
Yeah. Shame on both.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if he's gonna be in the ring more, he's bound to take a lump or two. That's for sure.
It's crazy even saying, but I would take Logan over Travis Scott.
Yeah, yeah. Me too, personally.
And I fucking hate Logan.
And I personally just don't like how these guys like they're getting fast tracked
Yeah.
to main events like celebrities and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this cage match is probably going to be a doozy, I would imagine. Has it only been an hour? Yeah, I guess so. I suppose so. So yeah, it's only gonna be like 2 hours for 5 matches. That's crazy. Well, maybe like two and a half. Because we're what? Just over an hour and 15 minutes in or so now. You would think this match is probably gonna be 20 minutes at least. And then yeah, the main event is probably I don't know. I don't know if I see that match going half hour, 45 minutes. This one, the Hell in the Cell, the cage match maybe. But Drew's already pretty banged up too, so I don't know. Yeah, we're definitely looking at like a 2 hour show. Although I guess that's what it has been in the past since I started it, but it definitely seems a little short. But I think that's like kind of the idea too. It's not quite like a pay per view. It's not like a Raw or like a SmackDown. Although even like Raw, I think they brought that back to like 2 hours now. So still be still gonna be a good finish here. The last couple matches. Uh oh, I don't like that. Oh, I swear they they best not put that belt on Logan. Legit, if Logan wins that ruins the whole show for me. They that makes me concerned.
What's that say?
Tatanka,
Oh.
old wrestler. Yeah, that makes me worried. But I really think if they put that belt on Logan tonight, I think they're gonna have a big problem on their hands with the fans. 100%. Oh man. let's say, let's say I hope I don't even want to friggin' say it, but I swear if we see Travis Scott in that main event, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'd be more okay with Cena, but like I think about that and like one if one of those two show up in the main event to help Logan, we already know Logan's gonna have some idiot with them in around the ring or something with the brass knuckles. Like I mean, we know that. But like, who's coming to help Jay in this moment tonight? Like Cross. I know Cross wants to do everything in his power to make sure Logan doesn't win tonight. Whether it's just storyline in like IRL or both. I really I'm so oh man. I'm worried for about the main event now. They just had to do that. They just really had to do that. Guess we can get rid of that. That was a couple matches ago. Oh, yeah. It's this is gonna be a long match now, and even the main event's gonna be long until shit hits the fan. Oh, brother. I want to see. I want to try and notice if Drew's turning his head both ways. Because he definitely said he still couldn't turn his head the other way or one way, and that was like 2 or 3 days ago. I feel like he hasn't looked right. I feel like he hasn't looked right. Maybe I'm wrong. I asked you, oh, you looking left. Is he gonna look right? No, he's not really turning his neck, turning his head right. Hmm. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's nothing. But yeah, I don't think either way. I don't think it'll affect them much here. Damien went all out for his entrance attire. That's kind of cool. Didn't even. That's weird. Probably should have gave us a close up of the mask a little bit, but that's okay. And again, this should be another just kind of one-on-one clean finish kind of thing. I don't think we see anybody coming out here. The only way I think I see that happening is if they actually plan on ending this feud here, and like somebody comes after one of them after it's all said and done or something. Not even letting him in the cage. Jesus. Well, okay, now they're in. I feel like if you're gonna do that, might as well keep him out there for a little bit. But that's just me. Bag was on the phone forever. Might not be home until 5 tomorrow because my coworker hurt himself today. So wonderful. Ah, that's tough, man. That's some tough luck. Did you see Cena and R-Truth? Did you catch that? That wasn't a great match. I like the ending. I feel like they could have done a bit more with that. But thought it was a good finish. Real gotcha moment. Yeah, they're really gonna beat the hell out of each other here. Jeez. I know they're not connecting like really all that hard, but man, they do it well with some of these, especially with like when they get that slap sound really loud. Oh man, yeah. We have just begun. Ram right into the steel cage wall. Yeah, Drew's not screwing around tonight. Are we really? Ugh, goddamn commercials. Yeah, yeah. As soon well, I knew that was gonna be the main event. It was really the only two titles on the line tonight are the that world title and Zelina's U.S. title. So, I mean, definitely Logan and Jay were gonna be the main event. I was just kind of curious to where the other matches were gonna line up. I thought we were gonna get the Hell in the Cell. I keep saying that. I thought that we were gonna get the cage match uh before our Truth and Cena. I thought our Truth and Cena was gonna lead into the main event. Um but yeah, it was cool to have the tag team match start the night off. I thought that was really good. It was a really good match. Bronson Reed coming back was definitely a surprise. So that's always fun. Um I got a little interesting how they just kind of completely write off the history. Although I mean, it wasn't like a long history, but like that was a pretty pretty aggressive feud between them. So it's interesting how they just kind of write that off, and now you know they're best friends, and Reed has agreed to have Seth lead the group, kind of thing. So that's interesting. But at the same time, I do get it because I mean Reed is just a monster, and yeah, that just really reinforces that faction. With I mean Seth Bronson. Oh, That's another thing. Like it, It's gonna be confusing, and I'm gonna do it all the time. But with Seth Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman, I mean, that's a star-studded lineup right there. So I can see why they did it. And they didn't really outside of that. I mean, where are you gonna really place Reed right now? Right? I feel like he doesn't really fit in with the whole Solo Sikoa circle right now. Roman Reigns isn't around. Um, well, I guess that wouldn't even matter really for him. Um, I don't know how much sense it would make for Reed to continue the feud with Seth. But yeah, they're not. I think that's the best place for him. So I can see why they kind of just write that off. I mean, I feel like maybe Monday night, Bronson will have something to say and maybe give his 2 cents on the matter, kind of thing. But who knows? Either way, that's a wicked team. I'm very curious to see how that plays out, especially with CM Punk and Sammy, seeing how now they're outnumbered, and after tonight, in theory, Jay's going to be moving on to feuding with Gunther again. So I don't think you want to put Jay into two major storylines like that kind of thing. Um, so it'll be interesting if maybe we see a Roman Reigns return, but I know he just got a role in a movie, so I don't know how much we'll see of him. Um, my other thought was maybe Cody lines up with them. That would make like a lot of sense. Um, and then like outside of that, I don't know who they'll get as a third man for Punk and Sammy. I mean, Jimmy maybe. Yeah, that's fair. I think now with see, sorry, to completely go off topic here. Um, see, like, why are we doing this? Like, why is Priest already trying to escape? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, they're dying to get to beat the hell out of each other. He just last night they were fighting. Priest couldn't even make his entrance because that was pretty big. And Priest couldn't even make his entrance to do his promo because McIntyre attacked him and they fought down the ramp. And you're talking about putting him in the hospital and this and that. And what? We're like 5 minutes into the match and you're trying to get out of the cage already? Like that doesn't add up. You know what I mean? Um yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. Definitely things got the tag division I feel like has been carrying SmackDown a little bit as of late. Street Profits have been really good. They've all been really good. Um, and now with the Wyatts back, now with the Wyatts back and seemingly entering the tag team title picture, I would think anyway. That's why they, you know, dropped them right into the middle of that all that tag team chaos at the end of SmackDown last night. So that's definitely going to help elevate the tag team division even more. Um, and I'm trying to think what other storylines are going on. I'm not so much interested in Cargo and Naomi anymore. They just really haven't put enough emphasis on it for me to care about it right now. They have another match coming up, I think. Money in the Bank, maybe. I don't know. At some point soon, though, they've got another match coming up against each other, and it's just like, have they continued the storyline? Yeah, kind of, but like, oh, that was rude. But I mean, it's true, I guess. So, but yeah, so they haven't really put enough emphasis on it and really expanded on it enough for me to care. They've done spots here and there where like Cargo comes out and fights her and whatever. But outside of that, that's all it's been. So it seemed it's. I don't think there's gonna be a ton of people who are that invested in that anymore. So that definitely hurts them a little bit. I'm trying to think what else is going on there. Isn't Lyra, Lyra and Becky? No, that's Raw, right? Um, just watched SmackDown last night too, and I can't even remember. These two are on Raw. I mean, there's more there. I know there is. I just can't think of them. Mr. Rod, see if Morgan turns face if she's pissed. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, that's another good one on Raw. Um, I don't know when she's gonna be back. You would think it's soon though, given that she has the tag team titles or whatever, right? Um, maybe they pull an angle where Roxanne steps in for her because they have to defend them because they haven't. You know what I mean, kind of thing. So maybe they pull that kind of angle where what's her name and Roxanne team up. So maybe that's where they're kind of leaning towards with the introduction of her to the Judgment Day yesterday or last week on Monday. Oof. Yeah, they're taking some big bumps on against each other. But yeah, I was really excited to see the Wyatts back yesterday. I didn't know it was Wyatt Bray's, or it would have been Bray's birthday yesterday. I think it was really cool that they had a cake in the middle of the ring too. I had a feeling they were just kind of waiting for the right time at this point. And because I heard quite a while ago that one or two of them were hurt, and they were just kind of waiting for that. Oh, are we doing this? We haven't seen one of these in a while. Oh my god, no way. We haven't seen that in a long time. Damn. Damn. Is that it? Yeah, I didn't think this one would be too long. Drew might be taking some time off, I think. I'm catching up with baseball tomorrow when I get home since I'm gonna be all caught up on wrestling. Yeah, well, given this is only gonna be like a couple hours here, we might play a ranked game or something after this. We'll see what time it's over. Yeah, I finally got Corbin Carroll. Um, I'll get it started up anyway. I'm gonna take a quick break here in a minute. Have a quick smoke before we get into the main event here. Give me a chance to run an ad so we don't have any ads running in the middle of the main event. But yeah, boot up MLB and just kind of be ready for afterwards if that's what we're gonna do. And at the same time, I'll kind of show you all the progress I've made. A little bit of progress, anyway. But we'll just keep it open and ready. Um, thought I saw blood there for a second. We're bound to see a commercial from them here in a minute, anyway. Any minute. Yeah, and again, I've only got one. The only Team Infinity Color Storm card I have is Hoffman from the Blue Jays. I think everything else is at 20% right now. I'm using my Joel cards where I can, but at the same time, I'm trying to get caught up on spotlights as well. Yeah, main event up next. Yeah, I got everything at 20% except for the Blue Jays. And I did just get the Blue Jays All Star voucher as well, I think. So, all right, this is where we're going to take my short break. I'm going to run an ad again so we don't have any interruptions through the main event. I'm going to stretch my legs, have a quick smoke, probably grab another drink, and I'll be back hopefully before the ad's done. So sit tight and see you in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Showport Stadium, probably gonna use. For sure, I'll get off on time because I have more help on Monday. Well, that's good, man. That's one thing I always didn't like is not getting off on time, not finishing on time. And at my old job, that was definitely like a pretty constant thing for Saturdays because we were just short staffed. That was more because the owner just didn't want to give us enough people. He wanted to make more money, so we were definitely like the hours the manager had to use on the schedule for the staff was probably one of the lowest in like maybe not the country, but like the city. Like it was pretty low. So that made our job definitely harder. And the Blue Jays lose again to Tampa Bay. Shocker. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Bronson Reed's return was pretty good. Yeah, poor Punk, man. Moments away from the main event. Yeah, this could be very interesting. I'm willing to bet we see Cross at some point. Because I know he's kind of got his fingers in a few storylines, this definitely being one of them. I feel like we'll see him kind of in the same aspect as we saw him in the Logan and AJ Styles match. So, we'll see though, maybe not. But again, like I just don't know if I see them taking the title off Jade this soon. And especially to Logan Paul. Like I know they would get an incredible amount of heat.
Get down.
For an incredible amount of heat for letting Jay drop the title, let alone drop it to Logan Paul. Like
I need that. Oh, shit.
oh, sorry about that. Cat's up to no good. Surprise, surprise. Couple of troublemakers there. But yeah, again, I just don't know if I see them taking it off Jay yet. I know it's been like a couple of months, but because yeah, he won it at WrestleMania. Yeah, so it's barely been like a month and a half, a month or two. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, I'm not nervous for a lot of matches, but like I'm actually a little bit nervous right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a good match. I know that, but I really need Jay to win. Oh, because like we just can't have it. We can't have it. Always giving moments to kids too. You gotta love it. It's funny. Gave him a hug real quick, but he's like, it was almost like, okay, real quick, I gotta go, because he's trying to stay like. I think for like some of them at least, they're trying to stay on time with their music so they can get to a certain point when the music reaches to a certain point. So, but no, it's definitely pretty cool that um Jay gives like very young, well, very young, like 8, 9, 10 year old kids like a big moment kind of thing on TV every time it comes out now. Yeah, we're building the squad though. We're building the squad. Jump over here real quick. Yeah, Varsho, we'll see. Bichette, I want to keep in the lineup, but like it's tough. I'm gonna try and get him paralleled and see how his defense does out there. But I don't know. And we just got Veritech to P5 too. A lot of the P5s that well, not a lot, I guess. We still have Bregman and Santander. We might be swapping out Bregman soon. I'm trying to change things up a little bit for next weekend classic. So I'm thinking like we could put Bregman at second and put like Turner at third base because he actually wouldn't be bad. His defense is at a 76. And start using him a bit and get it up to like 80, 81. That would be even better. So like I think that would work. And I mean we could always use Beltray. But yeah, we're trying to change things up a little bit for weekend classic next time around, which is getting close. Getting close. I probably don't use my bench as much as I should. That's another thing. I'd like to change up my pitching a fair bit. Halliday, I don't think we'll keep. I kind of want to use the Grom, but we do get beat up a little bit with him. We have a decent ERA with him, but his stamina kind of concerns me a little bit. I need pitchers that are going to go deeper than like 5, 6 innings kind of thing. So, and there's always Saki though. Like I feel like he's been pretty good. Actually, we'll drop him in there now. Arrieta's going to stay. And same with Page. Scooble should stay. Yeah, 5 innings, 0 earned. So, yeah. And he's only got a 3 ERA. He's definitely not like one of my favorite pitches to use, but I know he's effective. So, kind of stick with him there. And then, of course, we're going to have Hoffman in the bullpen. Weaver might replace Garcia. As much as I don't want to sit Garcia, his ERA is a little high. Well, it was anyway, I guess. So I don't really want to sit him, but with Hoffman and Gagne now, I just got my first boss too, which is Gagne. So it's a little tough, and Tanner Scott's always good for me as well. So that's a little high. It's getting up there. Yeah, Urseg. Maybe we get rid of Urseg. We put Brash in. No, never mind. Well, we'll start with Raleigh. Because he's always been good for us. And then Soto's been a gem as well. Ugh. Yeah, Jay needs to win. Jay needs to win this. 100%. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because I do want to get Riley for third base and see how I do with him. But it depends on, like, when we get him and see if we can test run him at all. And at the same time, we could put one of these guys at DH, but I really want to stick with Bichette, so I don't know. We will see. So this is gonna be interesting. Gonna be a little nerve wracking. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see here. Oh, brother. Oh, yeah, again, I don't get nervous for a lot of matches, but I'm a little bit nervous for this one, I'm not gonna lie. Good start. But I mean, doesn't generally mean anything. There you go. Friggin' Logan, man. Gotta beat him, Jay. You gotta beat him, man. Yeah, I mean, you've been wrestling for 2 minutes. Kip up don't mean shit. Get out of here. Damn near better. Damn well better not. Are we really? What are we doing? That's crazy. That's crazy. How are we? Yeah, WWE is killing me with some of these like ads and stuff. That's crazy. We just had an ad in between the match, and not even like 5 minutes into the match, we're gonna get hit with another one. And I mean, it's probably more on YouTube than anything. But Jesus Christ. It's insane, man. I get like they're a part of it, and like you need to, just kind of accept it. Like we're gonna see ads, we're gonna see commercials, no matter where we're watching, unless we're paying extra money. And even still, like sometimes it's just unavoidable. But like this is a little outrageous, especially for half of it not even to be ads and just thanks for watching graphic with elevator music. Like, god damn it, man. Do you want us to fall asleep before it starts back up again? Because that's this is just wild. I'd literally rather be watching commercials right now than this incessant. Like I can't even like. Oh, been listening to it all night. I just can't do it anymore. It's like it's worse than ever. Almost getting to the point where it's like nails on chalkboard. It's wild. Hey, thank you for that sub, guys. Sorry, I just unplugged my headphone because YouTube's got this wild, terrible music playing in between breaks. But thank you for that sub. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Enjoy the emotes. One thing I wish is they'd integrate chat in the multi chat plugin for OBS. That would be nice. And that's 6 months too. Jeez. Doesn't feel that long. Sometimes. It really doesn't. Alright, good. Jay's in control. Jay's in control. A dad joke, eh? Alright, here, hang on a sec. Let me pull one out. Pull one out blindly. I can't make any promises. What does an air conditioner have in common with a computer? Oh, of course, Logan. But again, it's not going to be all J dominating. They both lose efficiency as soon as you open Windows. Some of them are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like one of those flip calendars with dad jokes on them, and I've just been like putting them aside. So I've got a good number of them. Oh, there we go. Good. Goddamn Logan Paul, man. We already have John Cena trying to ruin wrestling. We don't need you ruining wrestling by winning the title tonight. I think I would. There we. That was actually really nice. Um, that was close. Almost a 3 count there. A little too early though. I think. I feel like we're gonna have some shenanigans to deal with, and I'm not gonna like it because we already know Logan's a sneaky mofo, and then we got John Cena lurking. And who knows who else working with him between Travis Scott and The Rock. Too many variables. Although I think we really know The Rock isn't showing up tonight. So. And that right hand from Logan, like the steel he just got in his hand or something. Ha, right into a boot, you dick. Oh. 2.9. 2.9. He almost he almost botched it too. I think I would have laughed just kind of hard if he botched that lariat clothesline or whatever it is. Oh, I really need Jay to come through. Making me nervous. Making me nervous. Another, that right hand. There's no way. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I didn't like that. Where'd I put it? There it is. Oh, Christ, that right hand of his. Ooh, another super kick. Even, like, the crowd clearly doesn't like you. Ooh, there we go. That could be it. Maybe. Oh no. Who is it? Oh no. Screw you, John Cena. Don't. Oh my god. Somebody please help him. Please. Oh my god. No. No. Don't. No. No. I. I. There's Cody. Thank you. Kick his ass. I'm still so nervous. I swear to God if Logan Paul wins. I mean, kick his ass, man. Whew. There we go. Crossroads. Cena's out of the picture. Oh, give one to him too, please. Give one to him too, please. Oh, Spear works. Spear works. Just end it. Where's the rep? Get the rep in there. Just end it. I'm done. I don't want any more of it. I want no more shenanigans. I just want it to be over. There's the ref, please. Oh, I was very concerned there for a minute. I don't know how much more of that my heart could have taken. Whew. Are we sparking up a Cena Cody feud again? I can't talk. Ooh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Oh my god, thank you, Cody Rhodes. That was ooh, I was really worried there for a second. Ooh, thank God for Cody Rhodes. Jesus Christ. Didn't like that one bit, but I did at the same time. Yeah, that was probably their best Saturday night main event to date. Well, since they started to back up again, anyway. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm trying to breathe again. I'm trying. Jesus Christ. That was a bit of a roller coaster. But again, yeah, probably one of their best Saturday night main events yet since I started it up. So yeah, Money in the Bank is gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show. Um, all right, give me. I need 5 minutes. I gotta go see Jackson. Make sure he's getting his butt to sleep, and then we'll be back to get into some baseball. Probably just one game, maybe two. I am getting a little tired. It's getting a little late. But we'll see how the first game plays out, and we will go from there. So just a few minutes, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Actually, I gotta make sure we have the right squad equipped here. Actually, get some music on as well. Alright, there we go. What else I was gonna do? I was gonna do something else. Oh yeah. Just make sure I got my top squad equipped here. And that's it, alright. And I think, I'm not sure who we're pitching with, I can't remember. Yeah, lighter, alright, that works, that's okay. Again, not one of my favorite pitchers, but he is effective. Not a huge fan of his pitch mix, but it works. So what can you say, really? I forgot to swap out my monitors too. Yeah, that was a wicked show, man. That Logan Paul J match, man. I was like, I haven't been that nervous for a match in like a long time, and then it got to the end, and Cena showed up and all this, and I was just. I think I was legit like scared at one point. As scared as I've been in a while watching WWE. But great finish in my opinion. Money in the Bank is gonna be electric. It's gonna be electric. And then Bronson Reed coming back, that was pretty huge. I feel like that was pretty well done. Had pretty good timing for that. The one thing about that I mentioned earlier, it's a little interesting that they kind of just wipe that feud that Seth and Reed had, like the very aggressive feud that they had, and they just kind of wiped that clean and like that's gone now. But like I get it. And I understand why they did, why they grouped them together. So yeah, I think that was a great ending to that match too. I feel like Zelina and Chelsea, I feel like that match ended a little quickly. I feel like it might have ended quicker than it meant to. Either that or it was just like they screwed up the move somehow because Chelsea looked like gone. She had a bloody nose and she looked not there. So hopefully she's alright. Yeah, it definitely was a weird match, and again, I feel like it wasn't supposed to end that quickly, although overall, like the show ended like almost bang on 2 hours. You know, fairly close anyway.
The right fielder, number 7.
But yeah, that was a weird one. It was a weird finish. It didn't feel like that's how it was supposed to end. Yeah, overall, it was a really good show. I think it was their best Saturday night main event since they started it back up again. Best one yet, in my opinion. Yeah, the Zelina and Green match was probably the weakest of them all, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it. Because again, like, as much as, like, people love Zelina and everything, he could be better in the ring, but again, maybe that was a little bit on Chelsea as well, I don't know. But in any case, it was still, like, I think leading off with the tag match was a good idea, but at the same time, I think it was really, like, the only idea. Because I don't know if you want... I don't know if you want that match right before the main event, especially with how it ended. So I think it was good to start the night off like really strong, surprise ending to that match, you know what I mean? And then can you work way through, get to the main event. The Hell in a Cell match was alright. Some big moves, you know what I mean? I think Damien trying to climb out early was a little weird.
Leading off
given,
for Brooklyn,
I think,
that's
the last couple of weeks.
through.
But at the end of the day, after that, he kept his word. and he, took him out. Took Drew out. So, overall though, I think it was a good match. Everybody,
Batting second,
put on a
the
good
center
show.
fielder,
Generally.
Corbin Carroll.
Again, the U.S. women's title match could have been a bit stronger, but nothing against the women. But I think there's a handful of cases
Batting
where
third, the left fielder, Anthony
the
Santander.
women's match isn't necessarily, the match of the night. Not to take anything away from them, I still enjoy, some of their matches and stuff like that.
0-1's the count.
Overall, everyone did well. It was a great show. That last match really, I was invested, man. I was invested. I was dying. I was dying, man. Really glad Jay won that. Yeah, you just honestly are not setting up that tag match for Money in the Bank. I think that gets. I think that's gonna get a fair amount of people more anxious and more hyped up for Money in the Bank, because it's already gonna be really good, especially if you look at who's qualified for the ladder matches.
Ball.
And then you throw in some title matches in there.
1 ball, 2
and
strikes the
then
count.
that tag match, right? Like, it's gonna be really good. And with some of these, especially with some of the women, like Julia, Roxanne, at the very least, there might be one more I'm not thinking of. But, it's gonna be there first. So yeah, it's gonna be a really cool. I think it's gonna be a really cool,
Ball.
really good pay-per-view.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I think we're in good hands for
No.
right now, at the
Inside.
very least. I'm enjoying that solo circle storyline. They got some good things going on.
Hey.
Storyline, to be honest.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You had Bronson Reed to Seth's group. You got the Y6 bat who came back last night. Now you have really have Cody and Jay intertwined
The catcher, number
to
33,
the
Jason
Universal title.
Barrett.
Trying to save wrestling and stuff like that. But at the same time, Jay may not be involved in that all too much with Gunther coming up next week. Regardless, I think they're setting up things really well for Money in the Bank. I mean, we'll see how the next, few weeks or a couple weeks or whatever go. Oh my god, I'm not reading the pictures at all. We'll see how the next couple weeks go, but as it stands right now, I think they're doing a good job of
The left
building
fielder,
it up.
Wyatt Langford.
Hey.
We're eating well for now. We're eating well.
Hey. 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Isn't there some NXT one tomorrow, I think? Maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was like some kind of
Leading
NXT
off for the
pay-per-view or
Blade,
something
the
tomorrow.
designated hitter.
No, 'cause
Jorge
it's tomorrow Sunday, yeah. So maybe.
Soler.
I know they do theirs on Sundays. No, just a regular, or wait, live Sunday? Yeah, so if they're live Sunday, that means it's their pay-per-view. So that could be worth a watch, too. I feel like they got a lot of good storylines going on as well. with streaming on Tuesday nights, I've fallen behind. I
The
usually
right
watch it
fielder,
the next day. But I
John
definitely
Higgins.
falling behind on those right now, which is kind of unfortunate because I like the whole Giovanni family or whatever it is storyline they got going on.
0-1.
And then that new faction, I can't remember, Dark State. I like that. I think they're pretty cool. So I want to try and start watching some more of that. So maybe I'll try and watch NXT tomorrow. Because there's gonna be there's likely going to be some pretty big matches on there.
0-1's the
On
count.
that card, so. And again, if you're only going to watch, like, if you can't stay up to speed on a lot of the storylines, I feel like making sure to catch the pay-per-views is a good way to kind of stay in the loop. Because especially with WWE, they always give you that recap
Leading off
before
for
every
Ottawa,
match
the second
to
baseman,
let you know,
Brendan
kind of give you a baseline of,
Donovan.
you know, what's been going on for the since last pay-per-view at least, or whatever, depending. But yeah. Oh.
Aye. 0-2
What
is
do
the
you
count.
think of the content side? I think we got a lot of good cards in there, but I think we have a lot of cards that aren't really playable, to be honest. Like, I don't know how people are comfortable, like, putting 60 defense out on the field this year. I really don't. When people seeing, like, 60, 65
Batting ninth,
building, I was
the
like, playable,
shortstop,
but, like, in my
Carlos
opinion,
Correa.
it's really not. There we go. Correa. That's our first hit of the game here.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex
We got Bregman.
Bregman.
First at bat with him didn't go all that well. Let's see if we can do better this time. I mean, I know it's Sacco Page, but we've seen a fair amount of him. And we've definitely won games against him before, too. So. Oh, man. Like, if we could just start catching those, we'd be in good shape. At least we're getting the pieces fouling off some of these fastballs. It's definitely helping us out a little bit. Oh, and then we do that. Yeah. See, that's the thing. We gotta be ready for those awesome, especially that screwball.
1-0.
That thing is super slow.
Yeah.
Let's see if Carroll can come up with something here with 2 outs. Oh, he breaks and gets it through. Gets it through the infield. Alright, 2 on, 2 out. That might bring up Santander.
The first baseman, number 25,
Could be a problem for
Anthony
him. Bats
Santander.
are kind of starting to wake up a little bit here.
Ball
Let's see what
one.
we can do with Santander and 2
Counts
outs,
1-0.
2 on. Oh,
Aye.
I was hoping.
1-1.
Oh, crap. Shouldn't have swung at that. Unfortunately, we're hitting the ball. We're hitting the ball. We got a few hits on our belt there. So just make sure we're pitching well here. Hopefully we can come back next inning and
0-1.
get a run or 2 in the game. Oh, really? Okay. Oh. See if we can get a ground ball here.
Batting 8, the catcher,
I
Yasmani
still really disagree with
Rondon.
getting rewarded with swinging at pitches outside of the zone so often.
He's out.
Really drives me crazy. That helps out a lot though.
Batting
Double
9,
play to
the
kind of
third baseman,
erase
Jorge
that base hit.
Polanco.
Alright, hopefully we're not fighting too much to get this last out here. But I do kind of have to be careful. Polanco is definitely a dangerous man. There's out number 3. Alright. Try and build on last inning and see if we can get a lead here of any kind. Leading off with Dalton Varsho. Not a ton of at-bats with him online yet, but
Ball, that's just out.
try and be patient. Definitely had a decent inning last inning, so. Oh. Just early on that. It's going to be hard not to be honest.
Ball,
2-2
that's
for
in.
Ratio. Lead off hit would be really nice. Or a lead up
Account's
walk too.
full.
I mean, that would work. Probably. I don't want to like assume, but. Oh, good pitch, man. There's play balls. Swerves, whatever he's
Now
got.
batting, the designated hitter,
Here
Bo
comes Bo.
Deschamps.
He is 1 for 1. Okay, we gotta really try and.
0-1's the count.
That's crazy. Especially on the first pitch.
Hey, 2.
Here we go.
1 ball,
We
2
need
strikes.
Need a hit. We need a hit. Oh, we just do it.
Hey,
Do it. Oh, very tough. We need to switch over home runs, so. Oh. Gotta get our plate approach back here. Because that was not a good inning.
Leading off for Brooklyn, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Alright, here we go. Just got to, no, that's bad. Keep cruising pitching wise here. After that.
0-1, no strikes.
We gotta keep ourselves in it here. This guy doesn't have a very good eye either, so.
The center fielder, number
Definitely gotta
7,
take advantage of that.
Corbin
and
Carroll.
Things away from the strike zone as much as we can. That could be bad. Ooh,
0-1.
we got lucky there. Can't be throwing a lot of those. Alright, a quick 2 outs. Lighter might be in
The
here for a
left
little
fielder,
bit.
number 25, Anthony
19 pitches through
Santander.
3 2/3.
Hey,
We're looking good.
0-1's the count.
Oh wow. Alright, let's be careful with those high innings then. Oh, that's for sure. Ooh. We thought we were gonna get him on that one. Oh, that could be bad news too.
3.
We'll take the K though. We'll definitely take the K. Alright, Lankford. Our first time using him too.
Hey.
Let's
0-1.
see how it goes here. Oh. Really? That's all? That's how it is? Alright. Here comes Donovan.
Now batting, second
Hopefully we can start
baseman,
with him at
Brendan
400.
Donovan.
Ball, that's out.
I think we can be a little bit more patient, but we did, we had decent timing on that pitch, and we had a pretty good PCI on it, but for some reason, it was just a terrible swing. Oh, that screwball, that's going to be...
1 ball, 2
Good
strikes.
job.
That's a
3-2
ball.
here, though. Can definitely do something with this. Full count.
Count's full.
We'll take that too. Would really love to get things going here. That's going to get down the line for a base hit. Not even going to try to with 58 speed.
The batter,
Alright, let's
number
keep it
1,
going.
shortstop,
Correa.
Carlos
Hitting 324.
Correa.
And we'll take that all day. Hopefully we can mean something here.
Hey.
Not a good start though. And that's going to hit into a double play. Really
He's out.
unfortunate.
He's out.
We're getting there.
Leading off for the Blaze, The designated hitter, Jorge
So just,
Soler.
yeah, right off the bat at 0-2. Oh,
0-1's the count.
Because you gotta swing at a close pitch like that. God damn it. Alright, 1-0. And that's the last. Only 500 feet. So low. We gotta try to not do that. Make a good picture.
0-1.
You just gotta hit. That's all you gotta do. Ooh, really? You got a piece of that?
No, that's bad.
Alright. Great pitch. Beautiful. Strike three. Get him down. On to the next one. And let's try and
Now
keep it
batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
0-1's the
Good
count.
start to the bat. Even better.
0-2.
Come on, later. One more. That works too. Alright, two up, two down since the home run. Make it
The
a
batter,
hundred,
number
hopefully.
1, second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Beautiful pitch right there. And just like that, we're out of the fifth. See if we can get that run back. Bregman leading it
Leading
off.
off for the All-Stars, the third
Really,
baseman,
really
Alex
good for us. We've got to score
Bregman.
one up here.
That's out.
Page is tricky though. Page is tricky. One here. We are running out to outs here. Good grief. Alright, quick first out for Bregman. Gotta be a little bit better than this.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Oh. Driving myself
On
crazy.
the count.
That was,
Out.
oh, that was 1-0 right there. If we didn't miss it.
Ball,
See
that's
if
it.
Santander can tie us up here, or at least get on base. 1-1 here. Oh,
1 ball,
that
2
was
strikes.
Fought it off at least. That was ball 2 though. But nonetheless. There's 2-2 right
That's
there.
ball 2.
Come on, Santander. We need something here. Oh. Come on now. We're just missing some of these. Come on. Alright, we'll take a walk.
3
Or no,
balls,
that's
2
ball
strikes.
3, not ball 4. One more here. Oh, god damn it.
Hey.
Can't do it. Let's see where this pitch count's at. Hopefully we can see somebody else, but the rate we're going, I don't know that we will. So we're just gonna have to figure it out. Of course, it would be Page that we face.
The third baseman, number 7,
Kind of rusty
Jorge
here.
Polanco.
Alright, let's get started.
0-1.
We're only giving up one. We've done worse, that's for sure. So again, there's one more buy on there. Get our second out here.
Ball one.
Can't blame him for not swinging at that. There we go. Bregman's on that.
Oh.
Here comes Groove.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
One more out here. Oh, brutal.
0-1's the
That
count.
was outside of the zone. There we go, out number 3. And one mistake pitch that we made, and we just need to rectify that by scoring a few runs.
Leading off for
Got like 9 outs left to get a few on the board here. I'd be surprised to see a new pitcher, but
Ottawa, the center fielder, Dalton
struggle
Varsho.
against him a little bit sometimes. It kind of depends on
Now pitching,
the
Josh
user.
Hader.
There we go. Varsho on base with nobody out. It's a good start. A little bit of speed there. Not going to be stealing any bases, but see what Shet can do here.
1-0.
Got square one up here. Getting one in the gap would be really nice. Missing that one big hit.
Ball
That's all we're
in.
missing. Right, 2-2 here for Bichette. Let's at least try and keep it up. Keep them high. We do not need any more double plays. Oh man. Gonna get caught though. That's tough. But that was good timing too. And we weren't off it much. It's only first out though. Oh man. Oh, come on, Veritas. Pick out too. God damn it.
3.
That's not good. That's good. I think Reinford yet to get a hit from that. See if we can change that.
Counts
It would
1-0.
be a good time too, that's for sure. For crying out loud.
Got him.
Are we really gonna lose 1-0?
Leading off for Brooklyn, the center
That
fielder,
would be cool.
Marvin Carroll.
Check his energy. Oh, we're
0-1.
we're good. Oh, nice easy first out. Beautiful.
He's out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
And then we can get back to the offensive side of things. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Rasho. That's out number 2. Yeah, if we just score a few runs, like, we're cruising right now. You know, one big hit with 1 or 2 guys on base. And we're in business.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
There we go. That number 3. Oh, let's go score some friggin' runs, shall we?
Leading off for the All-Stars, the second baseman,
Donovan, man.
Brendan Donovan.
See what we do here against
Ball,
Avery.
that's out.
We're not being much longer.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, okay, that's strike 2. Strike 2. Just pay attention to the count. Yes, I'm doing that. Too many first strikes with this gun here.
Now back, the
Shoot
shortstop,
ourselves
Carlos.
in the foot. And now we'll probably see someone else. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. We'll find out.
The
I
radio.
don't know.
Now
It's kind
pitching,
of tricky.
Michael. Go
A lot
fast.
of pitches on the corners with this thing.
All 1's the count. Outside, that's a ball.
A lot different than Hater, but there is a bit of a difference. Can't miss those. 2-2
Ball,
for Correa.
that's
Come on.
inside.
Come on. Dang. That's good. 1-0. So I think we should go and start swinging at everything. So we're not getting a lot to hit here. Yeah. See how this inning goes with lighter. Really good so far. So
0-1.
with his energy, there's no reason to take him out right now.
That's a ball.
There we go. So
Hey!
now what we
1
want
ball,
is
2 strikes.
oh god. Alright, just the base hit. That's okay. That's okay. Nothing we can't handle here. Just no mistake with you. That's all.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
Oh, and there it is. There's a
Oh,
mistake.
one, two.
Well, that's yeah. Not bad. All on me. All on me.
All 1's the count.
Very much a winnable game, and we just kind of
0-2 is the count.
3 more outs left.
Hey!
Do what we can. So we'll see what happens. I was going to be going too. Not gonna lie. Need 2 more without giving up anymore.
He's out.
The third baseman, number 7, Jorge Polanco.
Thank goodness. Alright, down 3 with 3 outs left. See what we can do. Imagine he's going to keep Kopech in for a little bit longer. If we...
Aye.
See what
0-1.
well, this is kind of what happens when you get nothing. I got
0-2.
like 4 or 500 too, so... I hope that we're not paying attention to the count.
The first baseman, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Oh. Yeah, we gotta play a little bit more consistently, so we don't get shut
Nope,
out like
that's
this.
a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Hey!
And looking on the last side here, right down the left side. Right on over there. Back.
All one's the count.
Alright, come on, Marshall. On our last strike. Get on base at least. Nope. We're just gonna throw it away. That's rough. That is rough, but that's probably where we're gonna call it a night. See what we get here, if anything. Probably deluxe pack, so we'll see if we get any luck in here. I think the moon packs are in here, or crescent, or whatever. Yeah, the moon packs. We'll definitely take that one and see what we pull. We still need some cards left. So. Alright, I know we already have. So that's just a little bit of stuff. Alright. We will call it a night there. I'm getting pretty tired. I gotta check on Jackson again. Make sure he's going to sleep. So we'll be back Tuesday night with some baseball. We might do Tuesday, Thursday baseball so we can see how much online I can get in between and all that. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for hanging out. It was a great show tonight. Can't wait for Raw. We'll see you guys next week.